I spent most of my childhood living with my grandpa. Yeah, he was an extraordinary storyteller. He loved the attention the children bestowed on him when he started a story. I vividly remember that when I arrived in his hamlet, he started telling tales of our tribe's first contact with the Kiap, which means Kiaps in my language. I was about 7 or 8 years old, and sitting next to the fire beside him, I told him of the encounter I had at the station with Master Carl. Now, Master Carl is a white European guy, a white man, who worked with the Summer Institute of Linguistics, or SIL. And when he heard that story, he started the story of how our tribe's first encounter with the Kiaps. Now we pride ourselves, or we call ourselves, and we are prideful to say that we are Anga tribe. But our people have sometimes been referred to as kuku, or usually kuka kuka. In Tokpisin, the local Creole language, the term kuka refers to the crustacean species commonly called crab. This is a terminology that our community views with disapprobation. The term kuku was introduced by the Kiaps, the foreigners employed in administrative roles. They used the analogy with crabs because of the way my ancestors hid when they saw people of European descent for the first time. The Kiaps compared the actions of Anga people to the hiding behavior displayed by the crabs. Now, my grandfather enjoyed recalling a repeated event that happened when he was a young boy. The event was a mystery for the Kiaps. So, from afar, probably 3 mountains away, the Kiaps and their carriers would observe activities in a village. And then they would infer that, yeah, people reside permanently in that village. However, as they came to the vicinity of the village, they would not hear any noises or sounds of distinct village life. probably only a few dogs would greet the Kiaps upon the arrival at the village. Was it magic? I don't think so, but, well, time and time again, the village has been deserted. No one was around to greet the visitors. Now, here's how my grandpa's explanation of that mystery is. The Anga people would smell the strong soap scent of the Kiap and the carriers from afar. And believe me, they do. He claimed that the smell of soap would be perceived 3 mountains away. Alerted by the smell, the tribe leaders were able to silently gather everyone and move the entire village into hiding in the forest. Women and children were hidden in caves some distance away from the village, and the men observed the Kiap walking through the village. When the Kiap and his carriers have left after an unfruitful wait, the men regrouped the children and the women from the caves and returned to the village. Now just imagine the Kiap's frustration. Yeah. So after leaving the village and climbing up a mountain, he looks back and then, oh, people are back again. They're candidly going back with their, the usual lifestyle, their own businesses, daily business in the village. And based on his knowledge of previous occurrence of such behaviors, the Kiap had in fact reasons to be afraid. Definitely. The Kiap know that his campsite would likely be attacked by a warring party in retaliation from his act of trespassing into the tribe's territory. Thus the Kiap made sure that A great distance was kept between his camp and the village.